Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to Scribbles Reactions. I'm Vera.
I'm like you.
And today we are watching The Walking Dead. So we are getting closer to the end of this season, guys. So 4 more episodes and then season 11.
Yeah. So what we heard from people on Patreon is because of COVID a bit.
Yeah.
These episodes are more like fillerish than...
We're getting different kinds of episodes. Although I wouldn't have noticed it, save maybe for the previous episode, but not that it's like fillerish, but more like something different that we got. So.
Yeah, but now I'm more maybe going to pay attention, like, okay, there's social distancing there. Because then when you think about the previous episode with Daryl and that girl and Carol, only 3 people basically are just in that episode, and they're really like far apart, it's not like they're close to each other. So you can see that they really were practicing that social distancing.
I mean,
that's also like, for me at least, it's cool. Like, I mean, COVID wasn't cool at all. We all know that.
No.
But it's cool how you can see the past, maybe, like you can see the past of the world, what happened like with COVID. You can see what we were practicing then, like social distancing and everything. So it's like put in a history, like when you put something in a book, this is basically like an episode of history, what happened in 2019, 20,
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I'm looking at it.
I mean, at the time it felt like it lasted for a long time and that it would like never end. But now looking back at it, I mean, it feels like it happens like long ago. At the same time, like this past 5 years, like they pass so quickly. And then it's also interesting that it feels like it's happened just like last year or the year before last. And then The Walking Dead they were still shooting The Walking Dead. So knowing how like it started way back then and that it was still ongoing. So that's also amazing.
Yeah.
And that they somehow managed to make it work in the midst of a pandemic. And
hey, let's look at it positive. We wouldn't have these episodes if it didn't happen, right?
I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know. Yeah, if we would get this episode or are these episodes only because they wanted to give something to people while they wait for season 11?
Yeah, we don't know if this was planned or not.
Because, I mean, we did get in a previous episode Carol's and Daryl's friendship deteriorating.
Yeah, exactly.
And I wonder, like, if we didn't get these episodes, what would they be like? Besties of besties in season 11?
Who knows? Yeah.
So that's.
So let's see how it's the next one actually.
Let's see. Yeah, but before we start, guys, consider joining our Patreon because there you can find episodes before they come to our YouTube, and now you can already find episodes of season 11 there. Yeah, and the link to our Patreon is in the description below.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my god,
and of course,
that was actually cool.
It's starting.
Oh, Aaron and
Gabriel. More blood stains.
Okay, this is a new way of doing Walking Dead.
Okay, how are you going to show them not coming in contact with so many people? You're not going to show blood on everything.
Actually, yeah.
Social distancing.
True, actually. What? Somebody burned, but there are flowers on top of them, so...
It feels like
doesn't look
flowers.
Like... what? I didn't see what they said.
What happened here?
Ah.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. Damn.
Yeah. That was... Okay, that's so nasty. Damn. Like on a horse? Oh my god, what the heck? Another... I mean, what the hell is with horses with them?
Yeah, I hate horses. Horses are the biggest victims in this show.
They killed more horses here than walkers.
Yeah. Justice for horses.
Okay, I have to mention good social distancing. There is a...
There's glass between them.
Yeah.
Now we're going to keep thinking about social distancing.
Yeah.
I want to search them. There could be something here.
Wow.
Two more.
Yeah, you're probably also tired of like all these years. You think at least you will be somehow being easier to live, but it's the same stuff all over again, right?
Yeah.
They love their gruesome stuff.
2, 3.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it's going to happen.
Oh my god. Ew.
It's not its fault. Oh, leave it alone.
Huh?
Damn.
I mean, yeah, this is bleak, yeah. With the gun in the hand, yeah. That reminds you a bit like Fallout game, how it is, yeah.
Just a ladder.
I mean, aren't
One
they...
more.
One more.
We've been at this for 2 weeks. What do we have to show? I can't.
We've got to see this through.
No, we don't. We can go back, check the hunting grounds.
There's no food there. It's spent.
So is every other place on Maggie's goddamn map.
Maggie's map. I mean, you have one more building. Just go.
I miss my daughter. I know you miss yours too.
Come on, it's just one more.
One more.
I mean, seriously, it's just one more.
I don't know. Now in this show, they're only going to get more walkers there
Yeah,
instead
true.
of anything substantial.
Too bad you cannot eat walkers.
We
You have plenty of them.
We don't need walker cannibalism, or how would you call that?
Yeah, true. They don't have any more farms and anything. Damn.
Maybe Beta destroyed that too.
Ugh.
As I said,
Face down! Come on, that's an SD. Okay. No, not on top of him.
social
That's not funny.
distancing.
Wait. So I thought maybe he's cut or something. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh,
You
man.
deserve it, Aaron.
Fair is fair. Solidarity?
Well, now you cannot even check that building, right?
Yeah.
We just need to head north until we see it, and then
We are not doing this without a map.
it's only an hour away.
I don't care.
Only an hour.
Fine. We'll follow our tracks back.
Yeah, with this rain, you cannot follow the tracks back.
Yeah, this is like a sign telling him, you
If the
thought.
tracks is going to
Right
be
when he
erased.
said that, like it's like the showrunners saying,
turn on the water.
No, but I was like thinking,
God was like, hold me, hold
my beer.
hold my beer.
I was thinking like how healthy they all must be now because they did all the walking and everything, you know? I mean, they used
They
to.
didn't walk really miles. You
I
know?
mean, sure, but I mean, all like
They're
hiking
just
through
scenes.
the woods and everything. I mean, people in this universe, not
Oh, you mean
actors.
that? Oh, okay.
People in the universe, like how they must be so healthy because they have to cover so much on food. And yeah,
So yeah, if you have to cover more, then it's really benefiting you. You're just hurting yourself, right?
unless
More,
you do
if
it
you walk,
properly, yeah, sure. But
how can you do
yeah,
properly in
yeah,
this
they can't
world?
because they have to rush everywhere and to try to get it as soon as possible. True. Sorry, Gabriel. I mean, it's just how it is.
Okay, this
At
is
least-
positive and negative. He will be washed.
Yeah,
from
yeah. At
mud.
least no more mud. Yeah.
Hello?
The classic hello in movies and series. Hello.
Hello? My name is Aaron.
Dude, that's full of walkers.
Friend.
No idea.
Please don't be afraid.
I mean, nobody's answering.
Yeah, that really sounds like someone's afraid.
Hello?
No.
Ah, come on, you're not that naive. Are they kidding? Are they really kidding?
He just came at me.
Ah, the boar. Okay, they got at least meat.
I didn't,
Yeah, at least they got.
You found something, yeah.
What? Nothing. It's just that was quite the scream.
Ah, come on, that's not
These
fun.
things are vicious.
Clearly, hence the scream.
Dude, they are vicious. Like, what the heck are you talking about?
Cut him some slack.
They're even worse than walkers. They're like so like a tank.
Oh, it's okay. Maybe this is all wearing on him also. And this is how he expresses
Alright.
it.
Let it all out. Are you through?
Relieved.
Dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
Relieved. Finally some food.
Drink.
Oh my god.
Of everything, that's what you found. Okay. Of all places.
I mean,
And everything that they could have found.
that drinks really goes with red meat very well.
You remember these?
It's luxury quite right now.
True. I mean, that's nothing. What did you sip there? Come on, double that.
That's it.
Yeah, double that, dude.
That's all we
I
got.
mean, they have to stay sober.
It's just whiskey.
No. It's not just whiskey. It's perfection. It's rare. This bottle easily cost over $2,000.
Still double it.
Everything is rare. Now even a whiskey of...
People would pay that much to get drunk is a huge part of what was wrong with the world.
The point isn't to get drunk, it's
Well, I mean,
just take the cup to your nose and sniff.
Maple syrup, vanilla, breakfast as a kid.
Breakfast is...
Now take a sip and let it sit.
I mean, okay.
Pay
He's right.
attention to the finish, how the flavor evolves.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Now we eat and the meat will taste even better.
Yeah, cherish this because
Yeah.
you're not going to get another bottle like
Yeah.
that, maybe.
It reminds
Yeah,
me a
that's
little
a bit,
bit
yeah.
of like what we had at
Freon?
in Freon, yeah,
Yeah,
that thing
true.
about it's about that experience, that moment when you are tasting the flavor of the food and what it
Yeah.
means for you in that
Yeah,
moment,
true.
you know. So because you're never going to get that same taste ever again, you're never going to experience it. Even like if you eat at the same place, the same cook, same everything, it's going to be different.
Not only that, but like even like if with this bottle you drink another drink, it's not the same as the first time, right?
Yeah, it's
Or
never
like
be the first
50th time,
experience,
then
yeah.
it's just alcohol. Yeah, true.
Yeah. And especially like if now when everything feels luxury, you know, like you
definitely
have to be like grateful for anything that you're maybe taking for granted,
Yeah, definitely.
but
right,
they
yeah.
can't take anything for granted.
Look, I get that it's rare and all, but
Now everything's rare in their world.
we've had a rough day, you know.
Sip more.
Oh, he likes it.
Yeah.
Just don't get drunk, guys, please. And then you have
At
to
the
deal
end
with
of the day, the
walkers.
bottle is done. Wait,
Yeah, probably. And they're then,
just a bit more.
yeah. And then they're wasted and then walkers come.
The bottle is already gone.
Okay, how did that?
I don't have enough to call.
Oh my god, are they playing poker? Oh my god.
We're gonna love this.
Is he betting the whiskey?
Oh my!
Yeah. As Aaron said, like, this is how the world ended. Yeah.
Tommy Franklin. He died of cancer. He was on his freshman year at college and he died. And everyone in town came to the funeral, and Reverend George performed the service. He spoke as they lowered Tommy into the ground, and he said all the right things without even trying. Funeral ends. And we get in his car to go to the wake, and he just takes off. 80 the whole way. He says, we have to get there before the others. And he's running stop signs and saying a prayer each time he does. And my eyes were closed the whole way.
Okay.
And we get there. And he heads straight for the liquor cabinet. I said, what are you doing, Reverend? And he says, shut up, Gabriel. And he snatches off my collar. And then he pulls off his and he starts pouring. And when Tommy's father walks in, Reverend George walks over to him, 2 drinks in hand. He just starts talking. Talks to everyone. And they're at ease. They're smiling, laughing. And he tells me, all I have to do is be with them in the moment.
Mm.
And then later he tells me that real ministering isn't preaching from a pulpit.
From heart?
It's talking to people one-on-one, on their own terms. Just relating to them, you know?
Damn.
That's how I know about whiskey.
Listen, when I was out there finding people to bring to Alexandria, that felt right. Helping people was right.
I don't want to preach anymore.
Why?
You really think things are gonna go back to the way they were?
It has to.
It won't. World isn't built for the way we used to be.
You don't believe that. Your head is all over the whispers. It's
Yeah.
who and what they were. That is not most people.
Evil people aren't the exception to the rule. They are the rule.
You're a bit drunk now.
I'm sober.
Yeah, he needs to sober up. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, he was hurt.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, you can say that for Gabriel. Like, he did the bad stuff, with the church and closing the door, but he bounced back, right?
Yeah.
So, who are you to say, like, that evil people are the rule and that's it, Like, they cannot not bounce back, but that there aren't good people who are trying to bring this world closer to what was used to be, There is a lot of, like, maybe in the world, I don't know, how this universe is, like, maybe in the whole world, like walkers and everything, right? Zombie apocalypse to the whole world, and there is a lot of probably communities who are thriving even better. Who knows,
Yeah.
This is just your circumstance, and now you feel down.
Ow.
Sorry.
Okay. Hey, at least they can sleep better, right?
Yeah.
Even if the walker come and munch on you, you're that much drunk. Okay, I was like, was that the walker? What the heck?
No.
It sounded like a walker. I mean, he was like afraid, right?
Where are you going?
Piss.
Okay, as you said, it's not a good that they drink.
I mean, of course, it's not good, but oh well, let them enjoy their moments.
I mean, you get reckless and then Walker, and that's it.
What?
What were you cooking?
Oh boy, some raider maybe?
What?
Bandit?
I said, what were you cooking? The boar. How was it?
It was good.
I'd like a bite.
This guy looks...
Who are you? And,
Actor looks familiar.
What do you want?
I mean, did he capture maybe Aaron or something?
Is he the Terminator? The other
My
the
name
evil
is Gabriel.
Terminator?
No.
yours?
T-1000? No. Me? Actually, it is... I think
No.
it is.
Can I ask what it is that you want?
Seems like you're the
Yeah,
one.
he
It
is.
is. Oh my god.
But where were you the whole time? Or maybe also
In the
looking for-
past. As a Terminator. Oh boy, he captured him.
Where are you keeping him?
You think it's loaded?
Aren't a lot of bullets left in the world.
I mean,
How
don't...
could you know? For sure.
Let me continue eating.
What?
Your friend. He's in there.
He was shooting that thing. Are you crazy?
Hey.
Okay, but the music is Terminator.
The collar. Why are you still wearing it?
Probably for the same reason you keep all those Bibles. I wear it because the Word of God still matters. Things like love, mercy, forgiveness.
Toilet paper.
He was wiping his ass.
The Bibles. My toilet paper.
Oh my god, dude. 10 pages. I mean, Gabriel, you tried, you know, to like connect with him through Bible, but
Damn.
okay, that's
Find them everywhere.
Maybe instead of wiping your ass with it, you should read it.
Oh, yeah, I read it. Cover to cover. That's why I wipe my ass with it.
oh my god, damn.
Evil people aren't the exception to the rule.
He was listening all the time.
I was drunk.
A drunk tongue's an honest one. There's nothing left in this world but thieves and murderers.
No, there's still goodness.
Oh my god.
Is he going to let him play Russian roulette? Seriously?
No way.
One round.
Dude, what the heck is wrong with you?
1 in 6 chance.
Why?
Yeah, I'm also like, why are you that bored?
Apparently he is.
We can make this right. Get you a new boar.
It's not about the boar.
Then what is it about?
It's about...
Enlightenment.
Huh?
Go ahead. Him or you, Father. Pick.
Or third option, you.
I mean, he can then shoot at them, right?
I mean, yeah, if he's not lucky enough to with that bullet.
If only you could know that there is a bullet inside, you know? So, my god, okay, this is too disturbing. Come on. You see? He wants to sacrifice himself. Aaron will sacrifice himself, and if you want to prove that point, then stop it.
No, no, no. Dudes!
Okay, 25% chance now.
Why are you doing this?
Grab the arm. was crushed. Who blinded you?
No one. It was an infection. What, you wanted to hear that someone plucked my eye out?
He
Chopped his arm
can't
off?
comprehend that they are nice people, right?
To prove how evil man is? That what this is about?
Oh my god.
This is, I mean, well done, but come on, this is so needs them. I don't think nobody will die here. It's just going to be like this.
Plot twist, there's no bullet.
No, I mean, we saw him.
I mean,
putting
yeah,
bullet in
yeah.
him.
Did you hear that? Makes a different sound when the chamber loads.
Then shoot him now.
Choice to make, son. You want to hear about family? When I was with my brother and his family and we were on the road, and I saved their lives more times than I can count. And then one day I wake up and there's my brother, stealing the last of my food. And then he comes at me with a knife
And that's why he has a scar on his face?
I handled it. But I didn't blame my brother. Because he gave me something valuable that day.
He didn't give you anything.
What did you say?
You're just trying to make sense out of what happened to you.
Yeah.
So you wall yourself off in here, believing that everyone left is evil or only out for themselves because it's easier to accept than the truth. That you meant less to your brother than some scraps of food.
Gabriel.
No, he's gonna hear this. Your brother didn't give you any enlightenment, just a ripped up face, and you're so full of hate that you can't see that you're about to murder two good people, and for what? To prove what?
That you aren't any different.
Yes, we are.
Pull that trigger.
Damn.
I said pull it!
Dude, shut the hell up.
Who's it gonna be? Don't look at him. You want to see your daughter again or not?
Yes, I do!
Then what are you waiting for?
He's going to shoot him.
Who, to shoot Gabriel? No, there is
Not
no.
a Gabriel, this guy.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking.
2, 1, stop!
Oh my god!
That's who people are! This is truth!
You're wrong.
Damn,
I was
okay,
wrong.
that was really
People in
like.
this world are capable of more than just killing each other. They still love, still sacrifice. You have to remember who you were.
I know who I am!
I do too, because I know people just like you. We both do. Good people who've been broken by this world. You don't have to be like this. There is another way. Our community is real. It's full of
Well, Rick would probably, while Gabriel is talking to him, he would shoot him with this gun. Rick would shoot and, good, you distracted him. Or Daryl also, you know.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
wouldn't, like,
yeah.
or they would be like this, like talking to him, like, yeah, there is good in people, release us, and then they kill him. No manipulation.
I
Yeah.
mean,
That's Rick.
yeah.
people who were
But imagine
lost
Gabriel do
and
that
found
now.
their way back. You can too.
I mean, you were too long alone, dude.
Maze.
That's his name.
My name is Maze.
We're now best friends. Okay, he did a Rick move. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. Okay, Rick rubbed on him.
We're good.
Wait.
Damn.
All of this for what?
Couldn't take him with us. He killed his brother's family.
I mean,
Let's just go.
everybody killed somebody. You literally didn't let people inside the church. What the heck, dude?
Damn.
Yeah, Gabriel, you need to rest a bit, you know? He did a Rick move. Basically a Rick move. Oh my god, I didn't expect this at all. What the heck? Oh, somebody's alive. What the heck? A brother. That's his brother.
It's his brother.
They made like twins. Oh my god.
My family. He made me play. He made me play.
Play.
We are not going to hurt you.
Hey, drop it!
Easy.
He's going to shoot himself.
We just want to help you.
Help.
Yes. Get you out of here.
You can come with us.
Just put the gun down. No, no, wait!
Damn. Okay, they were really...
So messed up. Jeez. What the...
Yeah, this is... Oh my god, this is Walking Dead, yeah. Damn. His brother attacked him and he left him there and
My
to look
God,
his
Aaron.
family rotting and everything, right?
Aaron's face.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Damn.
What do you think?
One more.
Damn. I don't know what they wanted to portray here, actually.
I also wanted to say that, you know. I'm not sure what I wanted to say.
I'm looking at maybe like, even if you're like blood related, doesn't mean you can really count on each other. By the opposite thing that like Aaron and Gabriel was literally, I don't want to say baptized, but like, okay, let's say baptized by experience and tragic stuff that happened to them. They have stronger bond than those two brothers that lived like from the young age together, you know, and then they had this traumatic experience, apocalypse, and it didn't make them stronger, it made them weaker to go against each other, you know. You want to say like basically like blood doesn't make you, you know how they say like blood is thicker than water, you know, that type of deal, you know, like it's not what makes you like you're really like brothers and you have the same blood, but like experience, like living together through thick and thin, you know, maybe them as brothers never lived through thick and thin, because that is why they're showing pictures. Everything that was nice, they were nice to each other. But once apocalypse started,
They were tested and then, yeah.
they were tested and they break up. But Aaron and Gabriel were together in this apocalypse together, like helping each other,
that's the thing,
and they
you
have
don't-
stronger bond.
You don't even need an apocalypse when there's like a bad relationship. Not necessarily bad relationship, but if the bond is not quite strong.
But they had it.
Even like
Through pictures, we see
I mean,
how they had a good bond. You know,
it
like
doesn't
laughing.
have to
you
be
know.
like you always see those families happy and
On
laughing, and you
pictures,
would
yeah, of course.
say in
But I think
pictures
what
that
they wanted to
pictures
present
depict-
here, you know.
I'm not quite sure really what they wanted to present here, because I'm getting mixed messages here also with Gabriel and how he feels and all that speech about change and they're not different, and then basically stepping all over that and,
That is the
and
point.
dealing
I
with the
think
guy.
they changed, but
I don't know really.
like Rick, you know, just to protect the ones who they really bonded with.
True. True, but I don't know if that's changed for better or worse, you know?
I mean, this world, what is better or worse,
I mean, that's why we were talking about, about humanity and about that guy with the orange backpack, how they never stopped because he's a stranger, and how, but you would have stopped if that was a person you bonded with. Is that right? And not helping some stranger isn't right?
Yeah.
So that's like the question, what you would do in this kind of a world. Would you go out of your way to help everyone? I mean, Aaron was talking at the start how he wants to start helping again.
No, in the middle, like when they were drunk, yeah.
I mean, but the point is that you see that he's not satisfied with the way things are now and was more maybe the most at peace with himself back then when he was out there looking for people to bring to Alexandria and felt maybe better.
Yeah, but
now he wants all that to do that, to go back to that and
but you have to go
do something good.
To natural process there, when you have a lot of resources or people or something, this way also like, you can save this guy, bring him back.
I mean, but
okay,
they
let's say his brother.
Have back then. I remember they were always struggling with supplies.
Oh, I mean, true. Okay, yeah.
And they had to,
they had like they
take care of food.
I think they had like a farm, right? I'm not sure.
No. Yeah, back then before Rick's group came, okay, then they got bigger, so they needed more supplies and food. But I don't know if he also feels like that maybe they are turning into just thinking about themselves. It's just about the group instead of maybe trying to help everyone. I mean, that's Aaron. Maybe he's just that way.
I'm not
cares
saying he's
about
not right.
people.
He's right.
So
yeah, he's right.
About everyone.
Yeah, but you see, it's still that type of argument that they were having all the time. Also, to bring new people, to not bring new people. Then you have somebody like Michonne's friend.
Yeah.
With those kids.
Yeah.
Then Rick, maybe that he brought somebody, and I can't remember. Of course, people can change and everything, but how much you're willing to risk? You want to bring one guy, and that guy maybe is a loose unit like this guy, and then kill a bunch of your people.
I mean, sure, but we have like countless examples when people turned out to be right. There's that girl that what's her name? That was like with the saviors with the tattoo on her neck. I can't remember her name. She turned out to be okay. I mean, she didn't cause them any problems. We didn't see much of her, but after that,
yeah, I mean, of course, yeah.
And then there's
understand.
There are others, so it's not like all of the new guys they try to take were bad, but
that is how it goes. That is why even here, like, you cannot look at it again because of this world. You cannot look at it good or bad thing. It's bad in a sense that you can lose your humanity, but in a different angle, it's good. You're saving your people, maybe potentially, You can look at it either way, right? There is no rules. Like, how can you, I get it, maybe saving
I mean,
him.
it's all depends on what are your priorities, what you
I'm
as a
thinking
person
this
care
specific
about.
person, like, that he is really messed up.
Okay.
I'm not talking about some guy who you found and he's a really nice guy.
Okay, so what about this guy?
That's what I'm saying. For this guy, it's either way, You're risking either way. You're risking your humanity if you kill him, and you're risking your family and family members of Alexandria if you bring him back.
True, yeah, but we didn't see it yet, that concept, like we were talking about building a prison, cells for bad people, but we didn't talk about, how to try to work with those who need help. I mean, sure, you don't have therapists or anything, but you have no one to offer help or time or resources or energy. So yeah, maybe like why would you waste time and risk? But then again, like if you didn't want to risk, you could have maybe just left the place or maybe just knock him out and that's it.
Maybe, yeah.
Left.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, they wanted to portray it like here, they wanted to portray like how Gabriel changed also, right?
I mean, we were about Gabriel.
Yeah, he had like because of the Sadiq, the guy who killed Sadiq, that changed him a lot.
I mean, not just because of that. Like he started changing. Even okay, we saw like he has some misunderstandings with and miscommunication with Rosita, and you can see there how stressed out he is, and he feels under pressure. So you can see like even from then he started changing and becoming a bit more like, I don't know, volatile, and like trying to solve things, in a different way that he was before.
Yeah.
He was more like pacifying kind. It was more pacifying kind of a deal for him before, but now he's like, okay, we have to take care of the things and do whatever is necessary.
I mean, actually, he wasn't. He was even before that with Rick and everything. They attacked the.
Yeah, I remember that he wanted them to deal with Rick. I remember him when he was complaining.
Rick?
When he was complaining to Diana how they're
not even that.
How they're bad.
Like after that, also when Rick gave him chance and they are in Alexandria, and then first time to attack saviors at that satellite station or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He there was with a gun, and he shoot one guy,
Yeah.
No,
he also has his moments, yeah.
He just found out to protect his family and that's it.
Everyone during that war phase had their moments, so.
I mean, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. How can you,
But I don't know, really. I'm still, now as we are discussing and all, I'm still trying to find what was the message this episode was trying to send, because it was like, it wasn't clear to me.
This world is ruthless. That's the message, And whatever you do, there is no right and wrong. Because there are no rules anymore, right? Maybe. I'm not sure, yeah. Because I think that was also basically like this. Because, like then even way before when you have tribes or everything, you're just trying to survive and you have a potential threat at your doorstep. They try to deal with it before they maybe lose their tribe or something. You know how it is. It's not like now you have like laws and you have like nations working together or that. And yeah, because like this is more now world without food, not anything, and they're trying to survive. You're always going to think first for yourself, right? You're not going to think about. I mean, I don't know. They're portraying here like they're ready to shoot each other. Then.
I mean, that's the thing.
It's so
we already
paradoxical.
know
Everything,
what you're
right?
saying. We already know all of that. Like the whole show is that. So that's why I'm wondering why this episode. Why they wanted to convey with this specific episode. Because we already know it's about survival. We already know that you're going to do whatever it takes to protect your own. Sure, but were they trying to show more like? They're not the good guys, although they think they're good guys, what Aaron said? Or are they trying to portray, okay, deal with the threat the way Gabriel tried to deal with the threat to save your loved ones? Or are they trying to portray, okay, look what trauma and what your brother did everything to you, maybe. And now it comes back to, these are the consequences, or everything?
Maybe all of it, yeah.
So, yeah.
Maybe basically all of it. And
it was a good episode, but I'm not clear what.
Oh, and maybe also that how the rift is now starting to get into Alexandria. We had Daryl, Carol, now Gabriel doing his own stuff. Aaron is maybe not liking it, so I don't know how. Maybe who knows? They gave like even bigger rift in Alexandria.
But by the end of this episode, we see like one more, and that Aaron is agreeing with it. That they're on the same page now at the end. So that's why, I'm confused. Like, what happened? I
mean, more or less, he's still.
Is now Aaron more understanding of Gabriel's perspective, agreeing with him? Are they now fine? Or so? Yeah.
We need to see how they will continue from this.
Yeah, and if what we are seeing in these episodes is this going to have consequences in the next season?
Actually, maybe. Yeah, who knows? Because as I said, like Carol and Daryl, we have Gabriel and Aaron, maybe
is Aaron
still
maybe
more.
Going now more to try to help others or whatever.
If this is going to happen, like maybe more like they are divided in Alexandria and then they just attack each other. Who knows? Imagine because less food and Aaron has his kid, Gabriel has his kid, Rosita. I mean, who knows? Anything can happen, right? So we should see what's the next episode. If the next episode is a similar something between two people and they have like, and then, they're at least going to be like divided between them maybe down the line in the next season, maybe. Who knows?
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Like, let's say potentially the next episode is between, I don't know, who is left in Alexandria.
We can never mind some two characters.
Exactly.
Okay?
And then also they have like this bickering. And then, like I said, maybe down the line, because of all that, how they're divided, maybe in the next season, it's going to be something major in Alexandria or Calamity. And because of these rifts, they're going to divide even more,
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Yeah, but okay, that's it for now.
Let's do the next one.
Yeah, but thank you so much, guys, for watching. And if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.